Hey guys, good morning. Let's see here. I apologize for being late. Had some problems with my MacBook, the microphone, and so I'm using my iPad. So let's hope that this Apple product does the job. I'm confident it will. Good morning, I'm Bill DeWeese. Today we're going to talk about a way to make your client happy. It's all, when it comes to any kind of business, certainly voiceover, the more your client is happy, the happier they are, the more they like you, the more they hire you. And building a business is about repeat customers. Because if you're living off one-offs, doing one job for this client, one job for that client, and they don't come back to you, that is a hard way to make a living. I'm Bill DeWeese. Excuse me, it's a little early here for me because I haven't had a full cup of coffee, but that's okay. We're going to make this happen. Coming to you live from South Carolina. I'm down here doing a little work we have a little place down here close to the beach, and trying to get some work done while recording voiceover. So if you haven't seen it yet, I posted something a little earlier in the week, my mobile rig, my pillow fort, which I'm digging. I am loving that pillow fort. In all honesty, I think the audio might be a little better than what I have at home in my very expensive whisper room. So don't tell my wife that, because that'll be a reason for her to keep me from spending money on cool stuff. But I'm happy that it's working well, so I'm able to. And that's one of the great things about voiceover, is being able to be mobile and to work when I want to. And if not, just wait till I get back home. But I see you guys are checking in on the stream. And I'm sorry, I've never done this on an iPad, so the format's a little different, but I can see the stream, the comments coming in. So yeah, let me know who you are, where you're watching, where you're listening from. And I just want to share a quick tip for you. I was thinking about it this morning because it was something that I did yesterday that I take for granted, and I don't think I've ever actually talked about this in a video. I've talked about the importance of giving a couple of takes on an audition. You know that, right? But do you ever give multiple takes on a client project? I used not to. I'll be honest with you. Once I got the direction and once they told me what they wanted, my thought process was, well, let me just do the best I can on that, give it to them and see what they think, send it back. We go back and forth till they get what they want. But that's not the way I work anymore. If it's an audiobook, this doesn't count for audiobooks or long form. But if it's under 3 or 4 minutes, like yesterday, I have a brand new client, and it's a project that it was a couple pages long. It wasn't terribly long, but it was, it's a nice job, pays well, and the kind of client, you can tell it's nice people, good to work with, the kind of folks you want to work with again and again. So I made sure to give them 2 takes, because when you give somebody 2 takes, number one, it lets them know, excuse me, that you care. You're going above and beyond what a lot of people might do. You're not trying to just bust it out as fast as you can and get it back to them and move on. It does another thing also. Even though they give you direction and they give you all the descriptions, all the keywords that we know, authentic, friendly, authoritative, whatever the word is that they use. Those words can mean different things to different people. And if you've been around this long enough, I'm sure you figured that out. When somebody says conversational, you line up 10 people and play them the same audio, and they'll have 10 different opinions as to how that relates to conversational and what they had in mind. So even though it may put you in the ballpark, it doesn't necessarily put you in the right seat. So even though I always ask for direction ahead of time, I want to know what they want, but I'm going to give them 2 versions of that type of read, that style of read. Typically the way I look at it is the way I do auditions. I'll do one that's a little higher energy, a higher energy version of that, and one that's more of a straight shooter, a little more authoritative, a little more direct, and soft sell in terms of, not trying to sell it, more conversational. Here, I'm using the word, yeah. But I think you get the idea. But even if they don't like those 2, at least we're kind of triangulating, figuring out the location where they want me. So if I give them 2 locations, then it's easier for them to dial me into where they want than if I just give them 1. So it's just a little thing, a little tip that you can use that will endear you to your clients, that will make the process hopefully shorter in the long term. It will give you less back and forth. It will minimize that. And it's all about creating repeat clients. And you're probably tired of hearing me say that, but you're going to hear me say that a lot on this channel. Because if you're not doing that, then you are doing it the hard way. And I don't consider myself lazy, but when it comes to business, I want to get the most I can out of as little energy as possible. That's efficiency. I'm not lazy, I'm just highly efficient. At least I try to be. So try it out and let me know in the comments below how that goes. Now, I've seen the comments from the live stream chat pop up and they disappear as soon as they do. I'm going to take a look and see if I can find out how to see those so I can give you all a shout out. And apparently I cannot. They came and they left, so I won't be able to do that today. Hopefully tomorrow, perhaps I'll be able to do that. But thanks for checking out the live stream. I appreciate it. Just a little heads up, my Black Friday sale is coming up on, you guessed it, Black Friday next week. And all I'm going to tell you is this. It's a lot of great trading for a very small price. A lot of training, small price next week. In the meantime, check out the description on the channel, or in the first link in the description of this video, and you can find out more about my voiceover blueprint as well. Thanks, guys. Thanks for checking in. I'm looking to see how to turn this thing off. I'm sure I will figure it out. Have a great day. We'll see you.